Welcome back, Autobots and Decepticons, to a brand new video. And today I'm going to be showing you the Transformers Age of the Primes leader class, Liege Maximo. I really hope I pronounced the name correctly. But yeah. So before we begin, don't forget to like and subscribe, turn on post notifications to never miss an upload. And give it a thumbs up if you enjoy. So with that all out of the way, let's begin. What's up, packaging? Here it is. See a nice image of Liege Maximo, both in football mode and in a spaceship mode. See, he's one of the 13 primes. On this side of the box, nice image of Liege Maximo. Again, I really hope I'm pronouncing his name correctly. If not, then it's 100% my fault. Outside of the box, nice artwork. And on the back of the box, you can see him both in football mode and in the space shuttle mode. So, yeah. So that's pretty much it we're all talk about. So let's open him up and let's take a look at the figure inside. Alright, there you have him open up and in his alt mode, and he's a good figure. I do have some problems with it, but still is a great figure. Good figure. So yeah, let's get on right on to it. Have him in his spaceship mode, and it's a interesting looking spaceship mode. And I know a lot of people think that it looks like the mothership from Dark of the Moon, which it does look like that, but for me it looks like the Quintesson ship from Transformers 1 a bit. So yeah, get on with the details. See, nice dark with light green, little bit of silver, round, black here. Underneath, yeah, you could tell these are just his robot mode legs. Wow. Everything else is basically hidden. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah. A lot of spikes on him. Here, right here, and right here. But they're all made of rubber and plastic. These are made out of plastic, so you won't have to worry about cutting yourself on them. So yeah, for some size comparisons, here he is. Here's the schematic preview. The Studio Series Thundercracker from Transformers 1. Here he is next to the Age of the Primes Onyx Prime. Here he is next to the Megatronus Prime. And then here we have him next to Quintus Prime. And last but not least, here he is next to Nexus Prime. So, yeah. There you have that. Alright, and he does come with an accessory, which is right here. So, yeah. So let's get down to the transformation. So the first thing I want to do is come here, lift these panels up. I'm going to come back here, and you just want to rotate these horn sections up and around. Then after that, take these side pieces, rotate them up. Then I'll come back here and just flip these up as well. Which on mine, sometimes they don't like to tab in all the way, so it's kind of annoying. So then what you want to do is come here, take this outer shell, and tap it, and just fold all this back. Then you can come here and just remove this section and flip this around, and there is his gun. So yeah, you can set that off to the side. Okay, so now what you want to do is to come here to the legs and just hinge all of this down and around like so. Then after that, what you want to do is to come back here, and you guys cannot see that at all, so I'm going to raise the camera. Alright, so now I just want to hinge this section down, and it's going to be a top sock connection. Right there, just tie it, or at least on mine. Then I'll come here, pull these in, rotate the waist 180. Now I'm gonna work on legs. So for legs, just hinge these red panels up, bring up the feet. I want to come here, bring this down. Then I want to rotate this up, bring it back, and gonna be a tab right here that will go into that slot right there. So just line it up. That's alright. It's that slot. I don't know why I thought it was the other one. Then just do the same one to the outside. Then just split the legs, and there you have his legs, all done. So now for your body, what you want to do is just come here, bring down the arms. Want to fold them out like so. Then I want to bring this whole chest and way down. It will just plug in. Then want to come back here, tab the sides in like so. Then after that, what you want to do is to rotate like this, so you have the elbow joint. Then I want to rotate the fist. Have an arm all done. Do the same. Rotate. Then rotate. Then you can just bring down the shoulder pads. Bring this up. Here, rotate these down. Just come here. Untap this, and it also helps. You also bring this down, so you can flip all this back. Come in here, and this is one of the annoying parts. Is that to get the head out, there's this little nub, so you have to slowly bring his head up. Because if you don't, if you rush, then you know it won't come out. Then bring this down, so that tabs in. Then bring this back, and that will just tab right over. Then you can just bring up these. And there you have him. You have him not back, in his robot mode. Our sound very close look at the details up to his head. See, a good looking head sculpt. I will say that. It's actually a very nice looking head sculpt. The red for the eyes, the dark green, the silver, the middle gray for the face. A nice light green with some red there. Yeah. Going down. Very nice details. A for the chest. To the waist. Yeah. Down, silver, nice and yellow, it's goldish. Yeah, the back. Yeah, it's quite cool. Pretty good design. So for articulation wise, his head is on a ball joint, so he can look up only that far, can look down that far. His head can move left, right. He does have surprisingly no side to side at all. The shoulder pads, they can move up, so the arms can go up that far. They can go back that far due to these. They can go out that far. It has bicep rotation. It does have a little over 90 degree bend at the elbow. It does have wrist rotation, and his hands can indeed open and close. Does have a waist swivel to move up these, so his legs move up that far, can go back that far, can go out that far. He has bicep rotation. Does have a bend at the knee. And does have ankle tilt. So articulation wise, it's okay, it's good. And these shoulder pads, they like to come off really easily since it's on a peg. So that's another thing which I really just don't like about this figure. Is that? Yeah. So yeah. So for weaponry, you can take his gun here and you can just plug it to his hand. And he has another source of other gun, which is where you just rotate the hand, open it up, and just rotate all this back. And so that's completely straight, and there you have his other gun. So, yeah. So now for some size comparisons, yet again. Here he is. Here's next to my previous review, the City Series Thundercracker from Transformers 1. Here he is next to the Age of the Primes Onyx Prime. There he is next to Megatronus Prime. There he is next to Quintus Prime. And last but not least, there he is next to Nexus Prime. So yeah, they have that. So yeah. So that's really pretty much it all to talk about. Oh, and one more thing down here, I forgot to mention this during the details, but I do wish these were painted. The silver as of right up there, kind of just blends in to green, and yeah. So anyways, they have that. So now let's get back down to the transformation. So first thing I want to do is remove this gun, just flip this up and around, and set that off to the side. I'm going to do this arm, have this already, rotate this around, rotate the hand around, and just close it up. Okay. Oh, and also another thing I forgot to mention is the thumb can also move up and down. Or not really move up and down, but do that. Anyways, transformation. Actually, this time. So, what you want to do is to come up here to the head and just bring this forward. So you can bring this back, flip in the head, bring this down, rotate these up all the way until you have it like that. Then just collapse this down, come back here, raise this up like so. Then after that, what you want to do is raise up the shoulder pads, get to your arms, and just sides and tab, and just flip all this forward. Get this all out of the way. So now what you want to do is come down here, flip the arms in, rotate at the bicep, and it's going to be a tab slot connection right here. And I don't know why it's not really sitting flush. There we go. Then I'm going to come here and rotate the hand to have it like this. The same one to the opposite side. Rotate at the bicep, or rinse up, tap that in, rotate at the hand, like so. Then after that, what you want to do is come here and just split that, like so. Then rotate 180, waist, fold. Make sure this is up, so you can fold all that's back, like so. So now for legs. Actually, before we get to legs, flip out these panels. Alright, so now for legs, what you want to do is bring these up, bring it down, bring it up, bring that down. Then just tab the legs in together. Then I'll come here to the sides, untab them, fold all this back, want to bring it out, and just angle it like that, just get out of the way. Do the same. Tab this whole thing out, rotate this whole thing around, like so. So now what you want to do is to take this whole section and just fold it over, like so. And then just bring these in, then just bring it out. Same, bring this in, bring this out, so you can get that all ready to go. So now, what you want to do next is to, for me, bring the camera down. Okay, so now what you want to do is take his gun and come under here. There are two slots right here and right here, where it's going to be two gray tabs on both sides, and this will just plug right inside, right into there. But here's the thing, at least on mine, these like to fall, the gun likes to fall off very easily, so while I'm doing this part, so that's kind of annoying. But now what you want to do is fold all this over, and these two tabs, oops, guys cannot see, these tabs there and there, it's going to plug into the side of the gun. Quite hard to see, but there's a little cutout on the red piece, so make sure all this in, then just fold all this over, and just see. I think what you don't like about this figure is getting the gun in. Come on. Yeah. I'm going to do this off camera, so I'll be back once I get it. Okay, so there we have it. So just make sure all that's tapped in. Then what you want to do is to bring these sides down, bring these shoulder pads down, bring these down on either side. So I don't mind, this side does not want to tab in. Then just rotate these down, and there you have Liege Maximo back in his spaceship mode. Alright, so final thoughts on the Transformers Age of the Primes Looter Class Liege Maximo. Once again, I'm pretty sure I butchered that first name badly. Yeah, overall, it's a good figure. I do have some problems, but yeah. Overall, it's a good figure, and I highly recommend him if you can find him for a good price. I'd say like $55, not doing the normal. If you can get them by $55, which you can get them for $55 on Amazon right now. By the time I'm recording this, you can. So yeah. So yeah, that's really pretty much it. We're all to talk about. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. So don't forget to transform and roll out.